Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Jeremy's Kitchen. All right, a week ago, I showed you how to make crispy skin duck breast. And I told you to save the duck fat. Well, now I'm going to show you a way to use that duck fat. Today, I'm going to show you how to make skillet potatoes. For this, I have the following ingredients: 5 potatoes, seasonings, salt, pepper, paprika, oregano, parsley, thyme, and to cook it all together, the duck fat, and 3 small knobs of butter. All right, guys, so I'm going to put you guys down, and we're going to start by peeling our potatoes. I have next to me a bowl full of water to add our potatoes once we cut them so they don't oxidize and turn brown. Last one. All right, now let me get rid of the potato skin here. All right. Now I want to cut them in about a 1/4 inch thick. That size looks good. And I'm going to put these in our bowl of water. Alright, now before I cut the last potato, I'm going to turn on the heat underneath my pan to about medium-low heat. Okay, so that pan's heating up now. All right. Potatoes are cut. All right. Okay, guys, come on over to our stove. Okay, that's right. Okay, it's getting hot. You know, in order to get this pan a little hotter, I'm going to turn it up. And when it gets to the right temperature, I'm going to lower it down. I believe you. Okay, that's a good temperature. So now we add our duck fat. Perfect. And our knobs of butter. I am now, while we're waiting for that to melt, I am going to drain the water from our potatoes. Okay, so now that our butter is melted, we're going to add our potatoes in. And at this point in time, now is when you want to season them with everything you got. So, salt, pepper, paprika, oregano, parsley, and thyme leaves. I'm going to use 2 spoons. And we're going to mix all of this together. Okay. So now we're going to cover this and let this cook until they become fork tender. All right, guys, we are after I covered the potatoes, I set a timer for 5 minutes to let them cook. We are now 25 seconds away from checking on them. So what we want to do is once the timer is off, I'm going to mix them up, and then we'll continue to cook them to make sure they get fork tender. Fork. 3, 2, 1. Oh wow! Before I touch these guys, come here. You need to look at what they look like. I mean, you need to see what they look like. Wow. Okay, let me mix these up. Okay, good. Okay, cover that up again, and we're going to let this cook for another 10 minutes. When we're after 10 minutes, we're going to check on it and see if they're fork tender. If it is, we will add a little bit. We'll check to see if it still needs a little more seasoning, And if not, we are going to add some water to this to let it steam. All right, guys, we're about 10 seconds away from checking our potatoes. Yeah. Two. Okay, let me. Yeah. Oh, well, they're soft as hell. Wow, well, they're fork tender, that's for sure. They're definitely tender now. Trying to decide if it needs a little more flavoring. A little bit more salt. All right. Okay. So now, with our lid in hand, I'm going to add a little bit of water. Cover. Let that steam for a little bit, and then we'll have a finished product. All right, you guys, we are now 26 seconds away from our potatoes being done. So I'm going to put you guys down here. "13 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Let me take a look. Wow. Well, it smells good. Well, they're definitely fork tender now. If they weren't before, they are. Okay, I'm going to show up the heat. I'm going to bring you guys back over to our counter. Take a look at our skillet potatoes. Okay, I'm going to serve this on a plate. That now looks good. A little too much there, I'll fix that. Take your pick. All right, guys. I'm going to take these over to our table where we will try them. All right, guys. Take one last look at our skillet potatoes. All right, let me put you guys down. Let's see. Cheers. Mmm. Not bad. However, could use a little bit more pepper. That should do it. They're definitely soft. They're definitely flavorful. Let's try with a little more pepper. Not better. Mm-hmm. Much better. All right. Good flavoring with the spices. Potatoes are absolutely soft and delicious. And this was a very successful dish. All right, guys, this was our skillet potatoes. If you like this video, please feel free to like, share, subscribe. Also, be sure to leave a comment down below. Until next time, this is Jeremy saying, Bon appetit!